All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie Georges St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Kamaru Usman enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, a special feel in this arena tonight for more reasons than one, but of course the centerpiece is the former two-division UFC champion, the future Hall of Famer Conor McGregor, returning to the proving ground here tonight. He fought 3 times in 2016, just once in 2018. Everybody's excited to see what version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
There are more Irish flags in the building than you'll find anywhere in the United States of America, and it's all for the notorious one. Conor McGregor has taken his country, put it on his back, and rode it to superstardom. He is a fantastic fighter, has really good takedown defense, which allows him to keep the fights on the feet where guys are always in danger. You're constantly in danger whenever you're fighting Conor McGregor, because the moment you attack, that counter left hand is like a piston, and he can shut your lights out with one strike.
Yeah, that McGregor counter left hand, truly one of the best weapons in mixed martial arts today. A master when it comes to movement and distance management. And also just rising to the occasion, right? When all eyeballs are on him, and you've experienced this as well, the ability on fight night to shine.
All the distractions, Conor is able to shut him out, and he goes into the octagon, is focused, and always gets the job done.
The notorious Conor McGregor. We are set for a main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so Kamaru Usman and Conor McGregor are ready to go against one another, if you can believe that. McGregor's distance management is just outstanding, but you got to think for Kamaru. Oh, kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, uppercut.
Usman's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Powerful takedown early from Usman. good ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. McGregor gets back up here.
Nice low single takedown.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. McGregor getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Usman grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Oh, big shots from the top. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Conor.
Big ground and pound. He's got to be careful here.
Lands a big elbow there. Under a minute to go. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Usman.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Final seconds of round one. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Stop. That horn sounds means we reach the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Usman's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Round two, Conor McGregor. And that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. There's that side kick. Nice combination there by Conor. Pretty good job to find the striking range there, DC.
Conor is one of the best strikers in the UFC, and it's all because of the way that he manages space. He's a master manipulator in terms of managing the distance. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Takedown defense holds up. Tags him with that uppercut. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, pretty sneaky there to get the ankle pick. McGregor's...
He's got to start throwing down.
Effective use of the jab there by McGregor. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Ooh, head kick lands. Oh, that's big. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, great block there.
Another big takedown.
Oh, hammer fist here by Usman. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Kamaru Usman. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, that strike landed cleanly. And he gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman.
Oh, right into mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Good work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Usman.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Relentless pressure from the top by Usman.
Oh, nice elbow.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, he's got it!
All right, 3 rounds down. potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about right there. He cannot stop your shot, okay? So you're gonna go out there, and you're gonna keep taking them down, okay? This time.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still... He can't even stand.
Usman's in half guard now. Working out of the half guard here. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Side control now.
Knee on belly.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, McGregor's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Under a minute to go. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by McGregor.
Fight.
Takedown defense is there. And now some separation. Single collar tie now. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is. Clean punch.
Well, you can just see he is closing with confidence and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one might be the source of that confidence.
Everything is going great. You tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Usman's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. Nicely done. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
This is a terrible position.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. One minute to go in the fight.
Back! Fight back!
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, McGregor's eye now closing up. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-44, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world,